Hi, I'm John with AppliancePartsPros.com. Today we're going to be showing you how to repair your appliance. Remember that anytime you work on an appliance, make sure that it is unplugged or the circuit breaker is turned off so there's no chance of electrocution. Today we're going to be showing you how to replace the gas valve coils on your GE dryer. It's a really simple job that only requires a few tools, including a Torx 20 screwdriver, a flat blade screwdriver, a Phillips head screwdriver, and a pair of pliers. When you open the packages, you're going to get one main coil and one dual coil. The main reason why you'd be changing one of the gas valve coils is if the dryer takes a long time to heat up or there's no heat at all. Start by removing the 4 Torx head screws that retain the main control panel for the dryer. Then slightly lift up, lean forward, and then roll back the main control panel assembly. Open the front door, locate and remove the 2 Phillips head screws that retain the top metal panel. Next, slightly lift up on the front of the panel, pull it forward, and then remove the top panel assembly. Then, locate and remove the 2 Phillips head screws that hold the front panel to the dryer. Then lift up slightly on the front of the dryer drum and then slowly tilt forward the main panel. Disconnect the wiring harnesses that go to the dryer door switch and the internal light. Next, lift up and remove the front panel assembly. To remove the old drive belt requires accessing the belt tensioner. With the belt tensioner released, then remove the drive belt from the drum assembly. Afterwards, remove the main drum assembly from the dryer cabinet. With the drum removed, you'll now have access to the gas valve coils. Start by removing the 2 wiring harnesses that connect to each of the coils. Remove the 2 Phillips head screws that retain the bracket which holds the 2 coils. Before removal, note the location of the main coil and the dual coil, as well as their orientation. Remove the main coil by pulling straight up on the assembly. Then, remove the dual coil, making sure to not remove the spacer in the process. Here are the old coils next to the new ones. If you already have the new coils, great. If not, you can order them at AppliancePartsPros.com. Install the dual coil on its mounting shaft. Then, install the new main coil by sliding it down on the shaft. Afterwards, reinstall the coil bracket, making sure that each of the tabs on the coil aligns with the hole in the bracket. Then, thread in and tighten the 2 retaining screws. Then, reattach the 2 wiring harnesses that go to the main coil and the dual coil. The main coil has 2 prongs, the dual coil has 3 prongs. Once the new coils are installed, you can start reassembling the dryer. Reinstall the main drum, making sure that the bearing goes into the support. Next, reinstall the old belt on the drum assembly. Just make sure that the ribbed portion goes against the drum and the smooth part is on top. And then hook up the tensioner pulley. Afterwards, reinstall the front panel assembly. Start by positioning the slots in the bottom of the panel with the 2 alignment tabs on the dryer cabinet. Reconnect the wiring harnesses that operate the door switch and the internal light. Lift up slightly on the drum assembly and then tilt the main panel forward. Thread in and tighten the 2 screws that retain the front panel. When reinstalling the top panel, make sure that it aligns with the tabs on the top of the dryer cabinet, and then lower down the top. Once the top is in position, open the front door and thread in and tighten the 2 retaining screws. Then, rotate the main control panel into position, making sure that the alignment tabs go into the slots in the main cabinet. Thread in and tighten the 4 Torx head screws that retain the main control panel assembly. Afterwards, reconnect the power cord and then you can take the dryer for a spin. Thanks for joining us for another successful repair brought to you by AppliancePartsPros.com. And be sure to check out our other repair videos on our website, on our Facebook page, and on our YouTube channel.